Most people work their entire lives just to pay bills, and that's exactly why so many stay stuck in debt, stressed, and hopeless. But today, that ends. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 powerful steps to turn your salary into real wealth, even if right now your paycheck barely covers your expenses. Building wealth is like climbing a mountain. You don't jump to the top, you climb step by step, preparing your mind and your gear along the way. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Prepare for the climb, follow the path, and reach the summit of financial freedom. Let's start with your foundation. If you truly want to escape financial stress, the first step is to build a strong financial base. That means doing 2 things in this exact order. 1, save your first $400 as fast as possible. 2, pay off all your high-interest debts, especially credit cards. Here's why this is crucial. Most people never save a single dollar. Then, when the unexpected happens, the car breaks down, a medical bill appears, they go straight back to the credit card. It's a vicious cycle that keeps them broke. But if you have that first emergency fund, you stop falling back. Think of it as your safety rope on the mountain. It doesn't get you to the top, but it stops you from falling all the way down.
Once you've saved your first $400, your next mission is to eliminate high-interest debt. Credit card debt is like carrying a backpack full of rocks up the mountain. Every step becomes harder. The moment you pay it off, your climb gets easier, lighter, and faster. Now, during this stage, you must enter what I call the financial danger zone lockdown. That means no unnecessary spending, no fancy dinners, no new clothes, no online shopping, and especially no mindless scrolling on social media. And before you roll your eyes, yes, social media does affect your wallet. Every ad, every influencer post is designed to make you spend money on something you don't need. Studies show that 73% of people have bought something online just because they saw it on Instagram or TikTok. That's not free entertainment. That's psychological marketing at work. So for the next 3 months, cut the noise. Use that time to read, learn, and grow. Watch videos like this one, listen to finance podcasts, or start a side hustle. The more you learn, the more you earn. Once you're out of the danger zone, it's time to organize your money. Most people receive their paycheck, pay bills, buy a few things, and then wonder where their money went. But you won't be like most people anymore. You're going to follow the 75-15-10 rule. 75% of your income goes to living expenses. 15% goes into investments. 10% goes into savings. If you make $4,000 a month, that means you can spend $3,000, you'll invest $600, and save $400. This rule forces you to live below your means while steadily growing wealth in the background. The key is automation. The moment your paycheck arrives, set automatic transfers to your investment and savings accounts. That way, you'll never forget to invest because it'll already be done. If you think you can't live on 75% of your income, remember this. The government already takes a piece of your paycheck before you even see it, and you adapt. So now, be your own government. Tax yourself to build your future. Downsize if you have to. Move to a smaller apartment. Drive a cheaper car. Cook at home. Delay vacations. These sacrifices aren't forever. They're the foundation of your financial freedom. Because while everyone else is showing off online, you'll be quietly building something that truly lasts. Remember, it's not about looking rich, it's about becoming rich. Once your system is set, it's time to make your money work for you, and that means investing. But before you jump into the market, decide what type of player you want to be. Are you a passive investor who prefers to automate and let time do the work? Or are you an active investor who studies, analyzes, and hunts for opportunities? Either way, look for assets that earn at least 10% a year. Historically, that's the minimum to beat inflation and grow wealth consistently.
Over the last 5 years, U.S. stocks like Apple and Nvidia have averaged returns of over 20% per year. Index funds like the S&P 500 ETF have averaged 12%, and real estate investments often yield 8 to 14%, depending on location and demand. Even safe bonds are offering around 5 to 6% annually right now. The point is, start somewhere. The biggest mistake people make is never starting at all. Next comes a crucial step: neutralize interest. That means stop paying interest to others and start earning it for yourself. Here's the golden rule: if you can't buy something 5 times over, you can't afford it. So if you want a $1,000 phone, don't buy it unless you have $5,000 in cash. It's that simple. Financing luxury items keeps you broke. Financing income-producing assets makes you rich. So never finance what doesn't make you money. If you must buy a car, choose one that costs no more than $6,000 to $10,000, just enough to get you where you need to go. Remember, a $10,000 car and a $60,000 car take you to the same destination. The only difference is how much poorer you'll feel afterward. Once you've cut the interest trap, it's time to grow your income. You can only cut so many expenses, but there's no limit to how much you can earn. Maybe you start a side hustle, sell digital products, freelance online, or build a business. Maybe you learn a new skill that gets you a raise or promotion. Every extra dollar you earn can go straight into your system. 15% invested, 10% saved. If you currently make $3,000 a month and you manage to earn an extra $500, that's $75 more for investing and $50 more for saving every month. It adds up faster than you think. Finally, the top of the mountain: expand your mindset. Stop thinking small. Stop aiming for survival. Start aiming for freedom. If your goal is to save $1,000, raise it to $10,000. If you want to make $5,000 a month, aim for $50,000. Because even if you fall short, you'll still end up far ahead of where you started. As author Grant Cardone says in the 10X rule, people often overestimate the effort required for success and underestimate their own potential. Dreaming big doesn't mean being unrealistic. It means refusing to settle for average. Your thoughts shape your wealth. If you believe money is evil or that only bad people get rich, you'll unconsciously sabotage your success. Remember, money doesn't change who you are, it amplifies who you are. When good people have money, they create opportunities, help others, and make the world better. That's why the world needs more good people with wealth. At the end of the day, building wealth isn't just about dollars. It's about freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from debt. Freedom to choose how you spend your time. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy time, the most valuable currency on earth. Time to rest, to explore, to love, to live on your own terms. That's what true wealth is. So if you've made it this far, it means you're serious about changing your life. Don't let this be just another video. Take action. Start saving, start investing, start believing you deserve more, because you do. If you got value from this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch the next videos. They'll teach you how to multiply your income and build a life of total freedom. I'll see you in the next video.